Well, it looks like I'm having Soya Sheekh Kebabs for dinner today. Imagine eating a frozen meal and not a fresh cooked banquet. Ugh, how do I get her back? Oh, I know. Alright, time to dig in. You see, Sheik, here I have portrayed you as the soy Wojak, while I am the Chad. Clearly there's no way for you to recover from this. Today I will be reviewing uh Bikaji Soya Sheekh Kebabs. Yeah. Bikaji Soya Sheekh Kebab? Maybe? Look, I'm reviewing these things. Uh, soy eh. It's potato and soya patties with Indian spices. They look very, vegetarian. I don't know if it's actually vegetarian. Actually, in the ingredients list, I don't actually see any meat. So it might be, maybe it's even vegan. Anyway, let's take a look at the nutrition facts. I assume the serving here is one thing, and I'm definitely going to have more than one, because the calories per serving is 75, which is not actually that much at all. Oh yeah, it's got 18 servings per container. That does not divide cleanly over, whatever. That's weird. Anyway, 75 calories per serving, 8% for total fat, 5% for saturated fat, 9% for sodium, 4% for carbs, and 1 gram of protein. For how, I'm not sure how to gauge this, but I think it's got a little high sodium and fat for how few calories each one has. Regardless, let's look at the cooking options. So I don't actually see the instructions. Wait a second, this isn't a microwave meal. You're supposed to fry it apparently. Well, we're not doing that. They also have oven bake option, which I guess is what we're going for. Take required numbers of Soya Sheekh kebabs from pack and put it directly in preheated oven on 180 degrees Celsius. Oh, gross. What on earth is that in Fahrenheit? I'll Google that. For 8 to 10 minutes, turn midway for even coloring and cooking. Oh, so I gotta do like 4.5 minutes, turn it, and then, okay, this is ooh, I gotta do that. Alright, so what on earth is 180 C? 356 degrees Fahrenheit. So, I'm gonna go cook this up. I have no idea how long that's actually gonna take, but I will be back. Wait! I forgot to show what they look like before I start cooking them. This is what they look like. They honestly kind of look like little corn dog things. I'm sure they're much healthier than that. Could end up looking like this. There's a bunch of them in here. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna go cook these up now and be back when they're done. Okay, I've returned with the finished products. So there's a bunch of them. Here's the box. Look roughly the same. Maybe a box that's slightly more colorful, I don't know. They have a strange smell to them. It's not like the other Indian stuff I've had, which was mostly curry. It's not a curry smell, but it's definitely sort of some spices and something that I don't really recognize. The texture that I'm feeling is kind of weird. It looks as though it might be a little fibrous. It does. It looks kind of almost like this is wrapped in potato, like a potato skin type texture. Oh well, I'm gonna have a taste. These are, ooh, man, this is actually kind of spicy. I was not expecting that, but these are actually, ooh, they're not the They're not the spiciest things out there, but I was not expecting this to be spicy. It is quite spicy. Uh, the texture is kind of, it's pretty fibrous. It kind of feels like I'm having a fiber supplement, like not a fiber, like not in a pill, but like a food that you eat that's like, uh, this is where you get your daily fiber. It's kind of that mixed with almost a potato texture. Maybe a hint of nuts or something. I don't think this had nuts, but it's kind of got a. No, I don't think this did have nuts. It's strange. To be honest, the thing that I think that I've had that this tastes the most like is health food cookies, and that's not a good thing. Oh, it's hard for me to get the taste because I'm getting distracted by the heat. It doesn't taste great. It really kind of just tastes like health food cookies or cake. It's very thick and fibrous, and and it's got a little bit of the potato stuff. Doesn't make it too bad. Oh man, the heat. But it kind of feels like I don't know if any of you have had this, but when someone decides to make health food and they're like, ah, we'll substitute this like with they used, I don't know, potato as the base for this, potato and soy. And then they're like, oh, we can add some carrots in, we can add some green beans in, we can add some, what else they got? Peas, I don't know. It ends up being kind of like really, I don't know. This tastes like a health food to me. To my fatty American palate, this tastes like like you tried to mimic something else, but substituted every ingredient with the health food ingredient, and it just doesn't really work. Granted, maybe I just don't have the acquired taste for this. I'm too used to things that have sugar, meat, fat, to really appreciate the veggie thing going on here. Man, the heat. Why are they hot? Why? Who decided to make these hot? Oh well, I don't know that there's much else I can say about them, other than they don't. I didn't want to say this, but they kind of look like like sort of light color animal turds, because they've got like all the like stuff in it that you can pick out inside of a sort of general log. I don't know, not particularly appealing. I think Bikaji Soya Sheikh Kebabs, just not my cup of tea. I have no idea why they decided to make them super spicy. Whew. Overall, though, I think I'm going to give them a 4 out of 10. I don't want to be too harsh, because they are perfectly edible, and I don't know that I'm going to eat through all of these in one sitting, but I think I'm going to eat through most of them, and they're just kind of not great. They taste like a health food to me. I don't know how healthy they actually are, but they taste like they just seem like a health food substitute to something that would be actually good. Even though I know they're, well, based on the box, I assume they're actually an original cultural dish from India or wherever this is. They're also pretty spicy, which is kind of wild. Anyway, that's it for me. 4 out of 10. Just not my cup of tea, but if needed, I could survive on these. Thank you for watching. See ya. Welcome to the outro, my dudes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And in this outro, I wanted to address the cheek thing one last time. Well, maybe not last, but for now. I am eventually going to have surgery, but it went from like not really much to bright red to me having a giant bandage, and essentially what happened is I had a benign cyst there that was hanging out, and then it got infected, so I had to have it drained, and that was the whole bandage thing. From there, we're here, where I've got a little red spot. Hopefully it'll heal and not be as noticeable, but I'm going to have surgery to get the cyst removed, or that whole song and dance is going to happen again. Anyway, so that explains what that is, hopefully. Thank you for watching. See ya.